Yeah, man. So look, YouTube deleted our old channel. I know y'all remember us, so make sure to like and subscribe this one for more of the craziest videos from all across the internet. Let's jump right into
Well,
it.
it was completely different, Your Honor. Yes, we were at this wedding. Everyone was very drunk. I went with my best friend to the hot tub at the hotel, and it got a little bit crazy. We started making out. His best man, his best friend, came in, and I probably should have not let that happen, but it was just it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just a silly drunken being silly in a hot tub. He showed up and went completely crazy. I apologize. I don't think it was something to call a wedding off over.
Javon, I understand you are suing to get an engagement ring back that you gave this young lady over here.
Correct.
Okay, explain.
It's not so much about the money, it's more about the sentimental value that the ring holds to me. My grandfather actually gave that to my grandma, so it's very near and dear to my heart. You know what I mean? I have the ring actually appraised at 12.5, so.
Wow, must be beautiful. So explain to me what happened.
About a month before our actual wedding, one of our friends had a wedding that we went to. We have, very tight-knit friends. At the party, the drinks were flowing, we were having a great time, and I noticed she was missing, so went around looking for her, and I actually walked in on Cynthia with another man and another woman, but it wasn't just any man and woman, it was actually my best man and her maid of honor.
So I imagine you were shocked.
Completely.
Okay, and what happened after that?
So, I kind of thought in my head maybe we could work it out. It's just one of those things, yeah. I do love her.
So you wanted to work it out.
He started screaming, and went crazy.
Screaming
Yes,
like
he went crazy. It was, Your Honor, he's making it seem like it's a way bigger thing than it was.
Oh my goodness, what did he do? Tell me.
Well, it was completely different, Your Honor. Yes, we were at this wedding. Everyone was very drunk. I went with my best friend to the hot tub at the hotel, and it got a little bit crazy. We started making out. His best man, his best friend, came in, and I probably should have not let that happen, but it was just it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just a silly drunken being silly in a hot tub. He showed up and went completely crazy. I apologize. I don't think it was something to call a wedding off over. I understand that he was upset.
Excuse me,
I understand you were upset, but I don't see why he had to call off the whole wedding. I didn't want to call off the wedding.
How did you react, or how did you feel when you saw your fiancé and he walked in on you with your friend and his best friend?
Your Honor, I was surprised that he was so angry because everyone was so drunk, and I didn't think that it was that big of a deal.
So you don't think it was a big deal that you cheated on him?
It was just making out. I didn't even really think it was cheating. At a wedding when everyone's drunk?
I don't even have a good comeback for that one.
Thank you.
I really don't. I'm usually really quick, and I just don't. I don't. I'm speechless for once.
That was about it. After that, I told her she had to leave.
He said you have to be out in 3 days.
Oh, I wouldn't have given you 3 days. You're lucky you got 3 days.
Thank
but
you.
anyway, so you had her move out.
Correct. And I did a little bit of investigating, and afterwards.
I have a question for you before you tell me, because I know the witness is here. So you broke up with her.
Correct.
You gave her 3 days to leave the
Correct.
apartment. Did she leave reluctantly, or was she like, whatever, I'm leaving?
Oh, yeah, no, she just picked up and left. There was nothing to her.
I thought that maybe if you had a little bit of time to cool off and let this blow over, that it would be okay, and we can talk about this and work it out.
All right. Did you ask for the ring back?
Yes.
And she said no.
Correct. Very
Your Honor,
politely
in the
as well.
state of California, the law states that this is an unconditional gift.
Okay.
So I'm entitled to the ring.
Did you think it was morally appropriate for you to keep that ring?
I did.
Why?
I was heartbroken.
Why
Your
do you
Honor,
deserve that ring?
because I'm still ready to get married. It was
But
given
he doesn't
to me.
want to marry you.
It was given to me as a gift, and I
It was
accepted
given
that
to you
gift.
as a gift that you were going to be faithful and you were going to honor him for the rest of your life.
I'm still ready to make that commitment.
I don't think you understand what that commitment is. So then anyway, how many times did you try asking for it back?
So many. I reached out to her via email, sent her text messages.
She wouldn't say, sorry, I'm keeping it, it's mine.
Nothing.
I'm going to stay to California,
I
it's
would have wished she
mine.
would have even said that. I got no response
Nothing.
at all.
She just ignored you.
Correct.
You were really trying to work things out, weren't you?
Yes, I wanted him to cool off.
How long did you try to get the ring back?
Oh, up until just about now.
It was about 3 months ago, Your Honor.
So no response for 3
Nothing.
months?
Nothing,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right, so then you find this friend that you have in common or mutual on your online personal accounts,
Correct.
and what happened?
So I remember his name was Adam Vincent. So I went up into a little search thing and found his name. And I remembered his profile picture, so I pulled it up and I looked at him and I just said, hey, I'm just a little curious. Like, how do you know Cynthia Bennett? And it definitely struck a nerve. I asked him, I said, hey, would you be opposed to going and grabbing a drink? Let's just go down to the bar and grab a drink and talk about this. It's a little bit more personal. So me and Adam went and we had a drink. And I mean, that was just the last straw. That's when I decided that.
Adam, why don't you stand up and tell me, do you know the witness, Miss Bennett?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
You do, okay.
Hello, Your Honor.
You intimately know the witness?
I can't believe that he's here today. This is...
I bet you can't.
Yes.
Okay.
From
All right,
several years ago, I know the witness.
Mr. Vincent, why don't you tell me what you shared with Mr. Vaughn?
Well, so Cynthia is my former, and fiance.
Oh, fiance, you were engaged to
Yeah,
her?
we were engaged as well, 7 years ago.
Okay.
So this is far, far back. We met our mid-20s. Great time. She's a great girl, likes to party. She's very spoiled. I spent a lot of money on her. We traveled, of course, I eventually, like I said, I proposed to her. She accepted the proposal. We were getting ready for our marriage. I'm a finance banker, work long hours, long shifts.
How do you get these guys? What is it about you get these two good-looking professional guys?
Yeah,
okay,
tell me about
go ahead.
it.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm confused too, ma'am.
So then what happened? So you proposed?
I come home, literally, I kid you not. My baby brother and Miss Cynthia are literally having sex in my bed. And like I said, it threw me off.
Wow, were you drunk? Was it just a mistake?
Your Honor, this was 7 years ago. I was like 22 years old.
Oh my God,
it was a mistake. I apologize. That was wrong.
It's always a mistake when you confront
So then
Cynthia
what
about
did she
anything.
say to you? How did she respond?
I mean, once again, like I said, it was such a horrible, just scene. So, I leave the house. I probably just reach out to her a couple of weeks like, hey, I just want my ring back, the engagement ring. I spent 10 grand on it. Yes, ma'am, but she hit me with this California law. I proposed to her in California. She's a California resident.
Is that
I'm a
what
California
she told
resident
you?
now. Ma'am, I don't know what to tell you when it comes to Cynthia. Like I said, that's why I'm standing here next to Mr. Vaughn.
Coming up on...
How many times have you been engaged before?
Your Honor, I have been engaged twice.
Twice?
I loved...
I mean, twice
that
what
we
she
know
tells
of.
you, yeah.
That we
I
know
mean, that's
of.
what she's telling you.
Your Honor, I loved
It's a good little
Adam
business.
very much.
It's a
I was
good
too young.
little business you
I
have.
was too young to be engaged with Adam. I loved him very much.
No, can I see the ring? Would you mind? Bernard, can you get the ring, please?
You want me to take it off?
Of course, please.
Hey, Bernard,
See how beautiful it is. So this was your grandmother's
My
ring.
grandfather actually gave that diamond.
It's just the
to my
diamond. It's
grandmother.
not the setting.
It is a beautiful diamond.
Thank you.
Jeez. Give it to Mr. Vaughn, please. It's his. It's not yours.
Your Honor, how is that legally his?
Oh, it's legally his because, you're very smart, and I think it's a really great little scam you have going on for yourself here. It's the donor. He gave it to me. He broke up. Therefore, I get to keep it. But in these no-fault states, there's also something called fraud. So it is my opinion, and listen to this, it is my opinion that you on purpose did this so you can keep the ring. So it was your actions, your unfaithfulness that made him break up with you. So therefore, he would have never broken up with you but for the fact that you got drunk and it was no big deal and you made out with the girl and the boy and then that's it, end of story. You should be ashamed of yourself because what you're doing is that you're abusing the law and you are convincing, manipulating. I seriously don't know how she connived you, how both of you guys are so handsome, such smart professionals. How did you let her completely fool you?
Your Honor, I had a wonderful relationship with each of these men.
I don't think you understand what wonderful is. You don't understand what a relationship is. You don't understand what anything is, okay? So based on the evidence, well, I don't have to do anything. I'm giving you your ring back. Therefore, I'm not going to grant you the money, okay? Good luck to you guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
All rise.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the plaintiff.
One different thing, so we can't decide. Couldn't find a vibe, it was wasting time. If she ain't tryna ride, kick it to the side. Niggas wanna plot, well, at least they try. Couple shots of Henny, now nigga gone. Yeah, I get it, I got it. I started when nothing came out of the project. Niggas be talking, go fit at the pots. Niggas be watching, I tell them to stop. Yeah, yeah. Take me back to my glory days when we was getting paid. Before life became a fucking maze, I had my first real drink when when I was 17. With some college hoes who would've thought this be my new routine. Sometimes I wish I had a time machine. Yeah. Relive the moments I'd never change. In high school, the homies told me I'd make it. I ain't really tryna let these niggas down, man. Living for today. In case tomorrow never comes, we just chillin', getting wasted, having fun, and living reckless 'cause we young. Looking back at all we done, put your lighters in the sky for all the shit we overcome, man. Chillin', smoking, fucking bitches on the porch, getting faded with your favorite albums. Getting drunk, smoking weed, mind taking flight. This remind me of the summer nights, living free without a care in sight. This remind me of the summer nights. Fuck that, take me back to the summer nights. Fuck that, take me back to the summer nights. Fuck that, take me back to the summer nights. Getting drunk, smoking weed, mind taking flight. Yeah. We was living at them drive-thrus, eating fast food, taking trips to the beach, trying to stay cool. Bad hoes and palm trees is all a nigga need. In that cool summer breeze, keep my mind at ease. Looking back at all the memories, I swear we really had a fucking ball. Getting white boy wasted with my niggas, Asian niggas, white niggas, they ain't really make a difference. We was living. We was always in that party mode. Eyes low while we watching that Bacardi flow. Plus we tried to never drink and drive, so take me back to the moments where I felt alive. Now we still getting money, fucking better bitches. Shit ain't really changed, my nigga. Getting drunk, smoking weed, mind taking flight. This remind me of the summer nights, living free without a care in sight. This remind me of the summer nights. Fuck that, take me back to the summer nights. Fuck that, take me back to the summer nights. Fuck that, take me back to the summer nights. Getting drunk, smoking weed, mind taking flight.